Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
Hi, I see you are having fun with your new computer and internet connection.
There's so much I want to do. I've just finished sending lots of emails to friends and family all over the world. I just ran a search for music to download.
I can give you the name of a few useful websites to visit.
Thanks. That would be very helpful. I've discovered that it can take a long time to find exactly what you want. There's too much information on the net.
When you sent your emails, did you attach any files to them?
Yes, I did. There's an antivirus program with my email account that scans all attachments, so I'm sure I haven't sent anything nasty to anyone.
When you use the internet, be careful not to give out your email address very often. If you do, you might get a lot of spam unwanted email from companies trying to sell you things.
That's good advice. I should also be careful about giving out confidential information about myself, such as my password and credit card number.
That's right. Another thing to remember when you are surfing is that you can add a web page to your list of favorites. Your computer will remember the page and you can return there quickly next time you want to visit.
How do I do that?
Take this web page for example. Press the keys Ctrl and D together. Click on Favorites at the top of the screen. There you are. It has been added to your favorites list. If you click it, you will automatically go to that web page again.
That's useful to know. Thanks. I'll just log off and shut down my computer and we can go for a coffee.
What dances do you like?
I love to dance the fast music.
Then you must be interested in disco.
Yes, it's my favorite.
Oh, it's a disco. Let's dance.
You're a good dancer.
Thank you. Now they are playing a rumba. Would you have a try?
Sorry. I feel like sitting out the next dance.
Okay, let's get something to drink.
Good idea.
Do you know about All Fools' Day?
On that day, people play all kinds of tricks on others, and the one easily taken in is called April Fool.
April Fool.
April the 1st is coming. Be careful.
Good morning, Sanyu Restaurant. May I help you?
What time do you open this evening?
We open at 6:30, sir.
I see. I'd like to reserve a table for two.
Yes, sir. What time would you like your table, sir?
I'm not sure. Perhaps around 8 p.m.
Fine. I'll reserve a table for two at 8 p.m., sir. May I have your name, please?
Davis.
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
Oh. Any chance of a table by the window? My wife loves the bird's eye view. As it's her birthday, I want it to be a celebration.
I see. We have already received many bookings and though I can't guarantee anything, please be assured that we'll try our best, Mr. Davis. I hope you'll understand.
I do, but I would appreciate you, if it could be arranged.
We'll try our best.
Thank you.
I think the biggest environment problem in my country is air pollution.
Yes, I agree. The air here is much more polluted than in my country. Of course, my country is more agricultural and has much less industry.
We have reduced emission of air pollutants in recent years, but cars are still a major source of them. Factories have become cleaner as stricter environment pollution laws have been introduced.
The problem is now on a truly global scale. I don't believe that any single country can do anything about it.
I think you're right. There needs to be an international response to this problem. Let's meet tonight at the Thai restaurant at about 5.
Fine, I'll take a taxi.
Why don't you walk? It's only about 20 minutes walking and it's a nice evening.
Never thought about it. I'm sure you are right. It's quite a short walk.
Ha ha. See you then. I hear that you've been to the Seikei ski resort for the weekend. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it's so exciting, though I had the most falls in our skiing team.
Isn't there any coach to teach you how to ski?
Of course there is. The top-level coaches there are from the State Sports General Administration.
Could you move smoothly?
Yes. My face even ached in the icy wind.
What happened afterwards?
I was skiing on and on excitedly until I realized one thing: I could not stop. You can just imagine how terrified I was.
Poor girl.
Why don't we Chinese have our own Valentine's Day?
Of course we have. It's on the 7th day of the 7th lunar month.
Oh? Why is that day?
It is said that the cowherd and the spinster, the lover stars in heaven, can only meet on the 7th eve, so this day has become the Lover's Day. How is nightlife in Beijing?
Very interesting.
What do you suggest then?
How about going to dance? There is a very good nightclub nearby.
That's a great idea. Let's go. Oh, the dance hall looks very nice and the music is wonderful.
I'm glad you like it. The band is called 4 and 1. They are especially good at playing rock and roll.
That's great. I love to dance to fast music.
Then you must be interested in disco dancing, aren't you?
Yes, disco dancing is my favorite. It's great fun and good exercise as well.
Okay, let's disco.
Now the band is playing a slow dance.
That's a waltz. Would you like to try it?
Sorry, I think you'll sit out the next dance.
All right, let me get you something to drink.
It's amazing to me how international business has become. Take my store for example. On any given day, you will find imported items from more than 20 different countries on our shelves.
How many different varieties of products do you import from China?
China provides the bulk of our product inventory, for sure. We import more than 40 different items from China. Most of the imports that come out of China are low-grade plastics or toys. Japan produces many electronic exports. Germany produces excellent mechanical exports.
Do you import any food items?
Generally speaking, food items are difficult to import. Food with the short shelf life is liable to spoil in the time it takes to ship from one place to another. The only food items we import are specialty canned or preserved foods. The shelf life is longer for these products.
London is such a historic city. There's history everywhere you look. There's Nelson's Column, built as a monument to one of the Britain's great admirals and his important victory. He won the Battle of.
I'm looking forward to seeing Westminster Abbey. where many historic figures are buried, like Isaac Newton, the great mathematician, and Winston Churchill, the great wartime leader.
Nearby, on the banks of the Thames, there's the statue of Boudica. She fought the Romans when they invaded Britain.
Women have often played an important role in British history. Queen Elizabeth I built a navy strong enough to fight off the Spanish Armada in 1588. More recently, Margaret Thatcher transformed British.
She was a very controversial leader. Are we going to visit the famous Tower of London later?
There's a lot to see there. Perhaps we should go tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to seeing the famous castle and prison. Many historic figures were imprisoned there in the past. I really want to see the crown jewels too.
I've seen them before. They're quite incredible. If you want to see historical figures in London, there's one place you have to go.
Where's that? Oh, I know. Madame Tussauds The Waxworks Museum.
There you can see British leaders, entertainers, criminals, and royalty.
Sometimes, it's hard to know who belongs in each section of the museum. Hi, Lucy.
Hi, it's a wonderful wedding, isn't it?
Yes, it's very great.
Mary's father is a rich man, isn't he?
You are right. Mary's father is responsible for the entire wedding arrangement, costs, etc. I think he must spend much money.
Will Mary and her husband be ready to leave for their honeymoon?
Yes. Look. Mary is going to throw the bride bouquet.
Oh, I'll try to catch it. Hello. Is this Anne?
Yes, it is. Kelly?
Yes, it's me.
Do you have a cold?
No, worse than that. I have a flu. I'm in bed with a fever.
Oh, no. What about your presentation today?
I'd like to do it, of course. But I just can't. I'm afraid I'd fall down in the middle of it.
I understand. What should I tell Mr. Morley?
Why not just tell him I'm sick? I'll ring him myself this afternoon.
All right. Have you been to see a doctor?
Not yet. I feel too lousy to go out. Anyway, I have a flu. I know what it is. I don't need a doctor to tell me that.
Do you think you'll be able to come in tomorrow? Or should I call off your appointments for tomorrow too?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe this will all be gone in a day. So it's probably better if you don't call off my appointments. I will call you later this afternoon and tell you what I think.
It's rainy weather today. Maybe it's better if you just stay inside. Make yourself some chicken soup and sleep.
Yes, that's what I plan to do. Except I won't make the chicken soup. Right now I don't think I could swallow more than a spoonful of it.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, I'm very nauseous. It's mostly nausea and a fever.
Well, I'll cancel your appointments for today. And I'll tell Mr. Morley.
Thanks, Anne. Talk to you this afternoon.
Hope you feel better.
Good morning, Miss Lee.
Morning, Mike.
I'm sorry that I was absent yesterday.
I've already got your certificate for sick leave. How do you feel today?
I feel much better now.
Have you received the reading material handed out yesterday?
I've already got it, thanks.
I will explain it in detail in the next class. Could you preview it?
I will.
How is your education going on in Australia?
I'm going to graduate this summer.
Where are you going to work then, in Australia or back in China?
I'm planning to return to China after graduation.
Why are you choosing to leave a foreign country? Many people are reluctant to leave the superior living environment abroad.
Well, I think personal development is much more important than simply having a superior living environment.
Yeah. China's developing so fast and development opportunities can be found almost in every corner of the country.
Mary, it's good to see you.
Josh and I were just on our way back home from the beach and thought we'd drop by.
I am so glad that you decided to stop by.
Yes, it has been a long time since we have seen you.
Mary, can I get Josh or you something to drink?
Oh no, thank you. We aren't all that thirsty.
How about a little snack then?
No, thank you. We just ate lunch a little while ago.
Well then, how is your family?
Everyone is doing great. My sister finally had her baby.
Bill, how can you hear so happy today?
Aha, I've read of my roommate. I made a move today.
Really? What was the matter?
You knew Brain Locker?
Brain locker? No, I don't think so. What does he look like?
Well, he's thin and tall. He has brown hair, a Holt nose, green eyes and wearing glasses.
I've seen him a couple of times, I think.
What? You want to leave early?
Yes. Can I?
Do you really need to?
Yes. Is it okay with you?
Is it important?
Yes. Do you mind?
You really have to?
Yes. Will you let me?
I guess so. Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.